sit up straight, young lady.
I'm sorry, I'm right there.
What's that face you were making?
She said to sit up straight, so I sat up straight.
God, that didn't
So,
mean that.
Jessica, when I was 24, I was in an English 101 class in college, and I wrote a paper about you.
Really?
Yeah. I wrote a paper about when I was 16 years old, so you were still a baby. And it was in September of 2004, so it was right after your birthday. And this paper is entitled You and Pooh. I'm going to read it for you.
Okay.
When I was 16 years old, my life was changed by what I thought should be a fairly simple process. I was babysitting my 20-month-old niece alone for the first time on that fateful day. How was I to know that there would be such a significant shift in my life, all because of one stupid, squishy, smelly, poopy diaper?
You better be videotaping this.
Oh, he is.
I write this paper so that you, the reader, can fully understand the complicated process of changing a toddler's dirty diaper. Please read and follow these steps carefully, and remember that if you stray from my instruction, it could cause disastrous results. Before you can change a soiled diaper, you must first identify if it is, in fact, dirty. There are several ways to establish this. The first but least reliable way is a natural olfactory reaction. If you smell a stinky, poopy smell, there is a chance that the youngster has had a bowel movement. The problem with this identification method is that there is a possibility that the child is only passing gas. I would recommend this as a starting point, but not the deciding factor as to whether or not the toddler has dropped a load. The next step would be to physically identify the bowel. I have seen 3 ways to do this, and 2 of them I do not recommend. The first is to squeeze the outside of the child's diaper to feel if there is any poop inside. This way can get messy because if the diaper is soiled, the pressure could push the excrement out of the diaper either through the legs or the top.
I think it's gonna barf.
Quiet one.
Another way is to take your finger and run it along the inside of the diaper. But who really wants to get baby poop on their fingers?
I've done that a million times.
The third and best way is to pull the diaper away from the backside of the toddler and look into it. This way is quick, easy, and less messy than any other possible way of checking. Now that you have established the diaper is full of baby feces, you must gather 4 items: a clean diaper, baby wipes, a changing pad, and the toddler with the dirty diaper. Once you have located the first 3 items, place them in the area where you are planning to change the baby's diaper. I would recommend changing the diaper in an area above floor level. After all the items are prepared, I call for the child and let them know it's time to change their stinky underpants. At this time, the toddler will start to giggle and run away from you as fast as their little legs will go. Chase the child around the house until you can catch him, her, and carry him, her back to the already established changing area.
That a bunch of times, Beqi.
I did. All items are now gathered and the actual changing process begins at this point. Gently place the toddler onto the changing pad, stomach up, and the legs facing you. Make sure you also remove any lower garments the child may be wearing at this time. Now for the messy part, removing the soiled diaper from the child. Unfasten the 2 tabs at the front of the diaper very carefully. Reach to the back of the diaper and pull it off of the toddler by pressing in and pulling the diaper towards you. Be careful not to spill any of the bowel. If you have a weak stomach, your gag reflexes should kick in right about now.
Because you did.
To keep the gagging from lasting too long, throw the soiled diaper into the nearest trash bin. For extra protection from a lasting stink permeating the air, you might consider wrapping the diaper in a plastic bag before disposing of it. You will now need to retrieve 2 or 3 baby wipes. If you did not follow my earlier instructions and place the child on the floor to change him, her, the baby will decide at this point to take another quick run around the house. If this is the case, simply pursue the child again. Again, once you have caught him/her 5 to 10 minutes later, make sure you hold them at arm's length from you so that you do not get baby poop on your clothes. Put the youngster back onto the changing pad and proceed to use the baby wipes to remove any of the remaining poop off of his or her backside. If you did not follow my earlier instructions, if you did follow my earlier instructions, then skip straight to the baby wipe process. Do not forget to throw the dirty baby wipes into the trash can. Toddlers like to put anything and everything in their mouths. If you place the wipes next to the child instead of in a trash can, the dirty wipes will be seeing the wrong end of the baby. Jessica.
Oh, Lord.
Now it is time to place the clean diaper onto the child. Hold the diaper up and turn it around several times to establish which side is the back. After you have put the diaper on the toddler wrong a couple of times, you will have realized that the back of the diaper is the side that has the tabs on it. Lift the toddler's legs up and place the back of the diaper under his or her behind. You will then need to place the front of the diaper up against the child's belly. Pull the sticky tabs away from the plastic pieces they're attached to and stick them to the shiny section on the front part of the diaper. Keep in mind that the entire time you are trying to place the fresh diaper onto the child, they will be squirming and trying to get away from you. Make sure to replace the youngster's clothing after the diaper has been changed. With these simple steps, it should take you no longer than 45 minutes to replace the soiled diaper. If it takes you any longer than that amount of time, do not be afraid to call for help. Remember, however, that 911 doesn't usually consider diaper changing an emergency.
Dying from a diaper changing bite.
She said dying from a diaper changing bite. Looking back on my first experience 8 years ago, 15 years ago, I now wish I had these simple yet detailed instructions. These steps could have saved me shampooing the carpet, a hefty dry cleaning bill, and having to hose down my niece in the garden. Even after all of these steps I've given you, I find the easiest way to change a toddler's poopy diaper is to have someone else do it and save yourself the frustration.